Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We've had a couple of extremely poor defect and watcher runs recently. So poor in fact that those might not even go up on YouTube. But let's play the defect A20 heart. See if I can't remember how to play the defect A20 heart. You know what? No, what's the deal? We have to say we're not gonna go for the heart, and then on the third floor we'll just pivot it into the heart and then win. So we'll try to make that happen. Rare relic, common relic, colorless card, boss relic. Give me a rare relic. Lizard tail. I mean, for 18 HP, lizard tail is incredible because now we essentially don't have to rest at all on floor 1, and in theory, you know, even if we get to the slime and die, like, who cares? Yeah, I like it. So let's not go for this guy because we're not going to do the Act 4 heart on this run. Instead, let's see about the best path, and I really like Elite, Rest, Elite, with a lot of combat before the first Elite. Maybe we can get some good cards added to this freaking deck. All right, we have 17 HP. In theory, we can kill this guy. We will just block as much as possible. If we take a little bit of damage, it doesn't matter. We have Lizard Tail. We have 35 additional HP to play around with. It's weird, but that the relic was kind of just like a heal. Not like a very good heal, but it is kind of like a heal. We're just gonna defend twice again. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do on fights like this except just take a little bit of damage. If we dual cast Doom and Gloom, you will die. So there you go. Took like 4 damage on this encounter. Self-repair, Cold Snap, Rip and Tear. I like Cold Snap here because it will push that Dark Orb to the front. Normally I would probably go with a Rip and Tear though for the raw damage, but if we have a Dark Orb, being able to evoke it's important. And also, self-repair is good, but we can maybe add one in later. I'd rather just add in offense. Your rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time. It's not great, but it's not bad. It means we have 6 passive damage immediately as opposed to, you know, not 6. You have 4 HP. We can probably kill you in 1 turn. Yeah. And this was not a bad fight. Hey, welcome Stefanix Dorf to the stream. How you doing today? Yes, Sunder. Sunder is just such an important card. Sunder and a Fear Potion is gonna help us so much on these upcoming Elite fights too. So I don't think I can kill you. If we dual cast for 16, I mean, we're not even gonna come close. I think we just defend, Cold Snap, dual cast. Maybe we can kill you next turn and only take 4. I don't think we're gonna rest before these Elites though. I think we're just gonna try to make it work. Glacier is so good. I love the deck that we have. I honestly do. Hopefully we can keep the Lizard Tail intact, but I really enjoy the deck that we have. This is a good deck. A little on the expensive side, sure, but it'll get the job done. 1 strength, not really what we're looking for. We're gonna skip the rest of those, and I'm not going to rest. I'm gonna upgrade a card because we have Lizard Tail. Saving Lizard Tail is nice, but upgrading cards is probably more important. I gotta be honest with you, Lagavulin is probably gonna kick my ass. Reduce a card to 0. All right. He's gonna wake up anyways. Should have played this strike though. We could have gotten a free strike out of it. So we are gonna pop Lizard Tail, I think that's okay. You know what, maybe we can keep Lizard Tail active, actually. Take no damage. I mean, if we can keep it, let's try to keep it. Take 0 damage. We've got to hit Lagavulin extremely hard, but we can. Now if we just evoke some orbs, we will be there. Dual cast would be 10 block. Oh, we can get there. We can also do Cold Snap dual cast to do 16 damage. 16 plus 10, 26 damage. God, it's not quite enough to kill you. Cold Snap, dual cast, strike. 10 plus 16, 26, we have 3 HP. We will have 7 block. I think we stall, because you're dead probably next turn. I think we dual cast. And then if we Cold Snap defend, we'll live and not use Lizard Tail. I can't believe we are still alive. And we've got Shuriken, which is incredible, but I think we just want maybe more orb generation so we can get to the dark orb faster. I do like a good block, but with Frost orbs, if we can gain focus, we'll have enough blocks. So give me a Ball Lightning. Toy Ornithopter for healing? Yeah, let's see if we can't keep this 3 HP dream alive. Now we could pop Lizard Tail immediately for gold. I think we don't want that though. I think we want to try to keep it alive for a little while. So I think I will rest now. We just made it through the hard part. And we're still trucking, so. I'm gonna upgrade dual cast. We have a lot of expensive cards, so making something cheap is nice. A bad time for shop. I have to admit though, Equilibrium, Sunder, Hologram, all useful. You know, if we can get Turbo, then we can Equilibrium, Hologram a Turbo, Sunder, that's a lot of damage. I mean, even just having Sunders are a lot of damage. Fizzlack, welcome to the stream, says Full Lightning is not so funny. Need some key cards though. Yeah, I mean, I would love an Electrodynamics, but I want ways of evoking the Dark Orb. We're not relying on the Dark Orb, but being able to evoke is extremely important. We have a Glacier, Cold Snap, Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom Zap. This is probably a good balance. I do think I want Equilibrium. I think I will take another Sunder. We're kind of building into a Snecko deck, or even just 4 energy would work. You know, we should have put the lightning in front, but this is still fine. We might pop our Lizard Tail here. Okay, Doom, Ball Lightning, dual cast, that's 16 plus another, I mean, that's 32 damage. Doom, Ball Lightning, dual cast, he's dead. We keep our Lizard Tail for longer still, and Capacitor is kind of exactly what I want here. Dude, this is an interesting run, build, deck. I like it. Give me an upgrade Sunder. We need to punch through Slime Boss here. And we could either Capacitor Doom to get a Dark Orb charge or just hit for 33. I think we're okay with a Capacitor Doom. And we might have to outlive his first attack, but I think that's okay. So I do want the Dark Orb in the front. It'll get doubly strong thanks to gold-plated cables. So let's get that up to the front. Smack him as hard as we can. We actually did gain strength for the first time ever. And I think we Equilibrium. we'll live with like 3 HP, but we'll hold on to Sunder, and if we draw a dual cast, it'll do 64 damage. Good Luck Rapido says, I'm watching Abe on my phone and TV, and it feels like I'm reading the future due to the time lag. I'm a effing wizard. The future, the future, the future, the future is now, 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 now. We could hit Sunder. That'll bring you down to 62, which will cause you to flip. I'd rather you not flip though. So I'm just gonna block. And really what we want is, I mean, a dual cast pretty much kills you now, so let's just all lightning and then don't even play anything else because a zap might roll you too quickly. So we have a 48 damage Dark Orb. Give me some more block. We're not guaranteed to draw dual cast, but we can probably flip you anyways, and then the dual cast will certainly get you. In fact, you're dead. Beautiful. Creative Hyper Beam Fission. I don't really want Hyper Beam. It's very good AoE damage. I don't think I want it. Creative for boss fights is pretty good. Fission would be nice if we could upgrade it, but without it being upgraded, it's almost worthless. Well, except not, because we've got Sunders, so even if we get rid of orbs and we draw like a Sunder or a Glacier, that's still pretty good. It gives us a lot of momentum if we have 5 orbs, but if we upgrade the card, it's particularly efficient. You know, because if it evokes a Dark Orb that we otherwise can't evoke, it could do some serious damage. But I still like creative, but let's give Fission a shot. Velvet Choker kind of ruins that play. You know what? Maybe you just go with Coffee Dripper? Find, you know, some healing. I mean, we have healing. We have Lizard Tail. We could probably go Coffee Dripper. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to limit the amount of cards I can play right now, especially with, oh, we also have Potions and Toy Ornithopter. We can definitely take Coffee Dripper. I don't want to limit the cards I can play, because if I do Fission with a lot of energy, I want to be able to play cards. Also, coffee. Except my coffee is very cold. Okay, 135 gold, that's nothing. So we're gonna ignore shops. 2 elites here, but no prior upgrade. I would love to upgrade Fission before. But if I want 3 elites, we gotta go to the right path. But I don't really wanna fight 3 elites. Well, that's not true. I do wanna fight... I don't wanna fight Book of Stabbing. The other ones I think we can kill pretty quickly. Due to the Sunders in particular. We need better blocks though, and we need focus. I do look at the right path and I'm like, okay, 2 rests, which are not rests, but they are upgrades. We have potions. If we go left, we can fight 2 elites with the same number of rests. Yeah, you know, I think maybe we do go to the right here. I feel like that might be a little bit better. Now, I hate you. We're gonna be frail, we're gonna take a lot of damage. We can block for 11 and then 5 with the defend, but we won't be able to play Sunder. I actually think that maybe a potion's okay. I'll just take a rainbow. $12, $16, that's good enough. We get perfect block, we take no damage. I think that's acceptable. What's in the draw pile? Lots of orb generation, doom and gloom, ball lightning, zap, equilibrium, sunder. Capacitor cold snap means we'll have 4 energy worth of draw. Right now we have 3 energy worth of draw, and we can get a cold snap out there to give us 4 block. Yeah, I think that's probably better. We won't get the value out of the Dark Ore, but we just gotta upgrade Fission first. And I kinda like this. Maybe 4? 7 block? Yeah. So Cold Snap, Dual Cast, Defend, Zap, Strike, Strike. We get Strength, we take no damage. We lose the Dark Orb though, which is very unfortunate. Are you dead? 34 plus 9 plus 9. 34 plus 18, that's 52 damage. You've got more than 52 HP, so I think we have to Equilibrium and gain as much block as we can, stall. We can kill you now, I think. Oh, we don't have a Ball Lightning though. Ah, there we go. So let's do the math again. 34 plus 9 plus 12. So 34 plus 21, 55. Yeah, we gotcha. Remember that because of gold-plated cables, we get an extra evocation of the lightning. And the thunder, thunder. Dude, we need to remove strikes and defends. But I do think we can take another Ball Lightning. Generation is super important. Hate this, but let's get 2 cards and 2. All right. 2 energy. We're gonna take 12 damage. Not ideal. You're gonna have 1 HP. This is also a very far from ideal turn. AoE is something that we kind of have a bit of a difficulty with, but mostly it's just the annoyance of these particular types of enemies. And the fact that we have so many, you know, strikes and defends in the deck. I mean, we just haven't been able to afford any removal yet. Haven't gone to any shops. We could go to shops, and maybe I need to prioritize shops with like 200 gold to like remove a card and buy a card. I don't know. I do not think we need another Sunder though. Skim could work. But I hate having to pay for card draw, but I think I will add 1. Because if we skim into a Sunder, that could just be a kill. Freaking Fission. Honestly, I don't even want to play Fission. Until I can keep the orbs alive, I don't want it. So if we draw a Sunder, this is a perfect turn for it. Get a kill, get your refund. You probably do want to dual cast. You might as well defend for whatever you can. Hit, hit. Gonna take another 6 damage. I mean, I hate taking the damage, but what the heck else are you gonna do? We're gonna take 4 damage. You're dead. Hologram Chaos Recursion. I do, with 4 energy, I do like a hologram Sunder. We can remove a card. Please get the strikes out of the deck. Oh no. Why is it always Snake Plant? Okay, but here's the deal. Ball Lightning Hologram, Ball Lightning Fission. Equilibrium, 24 damage. There you go. Turn 1, no damage versus Snake Plant. There you go. And this is gonna be a bit of a rush down, I think. If we draw another, if we draw a Sunder, we still can't kill you. 25. This will be able to do 2 damage, so 27. Yeah, just gotta block. Freaking Snake Plant. We're only taking like 7 though. And now, in theory, we could kill you. But we're still alive. Definitely looking a little sketchy, and we are thinking about fighting 2 elites? Dude, let's do it. We can't even rest, so we got 2 potions. Not really who I want to be fighting, unfortunately, but I don't know, draw? Draw something? We drew a strike. Tell you what. Give me this strength potion, and then I'll play fear potion on a turn when we actually have better draw. This is not what I was looking for, though. Even if we draw a Sunder, are we gonna actually play a Sunder? I think we just Equilibrium, Cold Snap to get you up to the front, Strike, and then we're taking 21 damage. You know, let's take none. We really gotta get orbs out here, though. 24 damage. We gotta hit you. This is what the lizard tail is made for, though. Now you're doing 35 damage, 52. You are dead. So we can save lizard tail. And potion belt's not that bad. I will take a cool headed for the draw. We have to upgrade. Fission really does need to get upgraded. Now we can evoke like a dark orb. And we're fighting Gremlin Leader. At least it gives the Sunders a target, which I really like. Not a big fan of that decision, but we only take 3. You're doing 33. We're probably going to... take damage. But I think we can survive. If we kill you, we only have to block 33. I think you start with a skim. Is exactly what I wanted. We can hologram back a glacier. Give me a fission. Evoke the orbs. Give me a doom. And a cold snap. We get shuriken. We keep our lizard tail. We start the process of stacking up the damage of a dark orb. Then honestly, let's keep the dark orb here. Because if it evokes, it'll kill one of the minions. Or both of them. Give me a draw? You know, dual cast is fine. Then strike. We could gain a whole bunch of block, but I think you just strike and then maybe even just equilibrium to hold the glacier in hand. If we do need the defense, hopefully he just wants to buff again. He just wants to buff again. That, I hate to say it, but that probably seals your fate. I cannot believe that this lizard tail is still alive. Reinforced body. We need a bigger single block and we have 4 energy, so I'm gonna take it. Doodle for more strength. It's not that bad. I do think though that we kind of do need at some point to heal. It's just really hard to heal because we can't rest anymore. So we're gonna keep upgrading. 16 block, 9 block. I mean, a free zap is, like, okay. But really, I'd just rather remove it. What about, like, a better glacier? We don't need a capacitor upgrade. It would be good to upgrade, but we don't need it. Yeah, just like a big block. We would like to channel more orbs. Verdacula says, Echo Form self-repair, where you at? I would appreciate those cards at some point. And you know, I think we go up and try to fight the other elite. If it's the slavers, with our Sunders, we could probably murder them. Maybe we can buy a potion to keep us alive too. Yeah, like, oh dude, Snecko oil into a cheap Sunder. Also consume. We can't afford both. We can afford a swift potion though, so give me consume. I'm gonna remove a strike. This could be good for us. Snecko is not actually all that horrible. We have expensive cards that we want to make cheap. 18 damage. Kind of blows, but there's 35 damage. We already have 12 block. This means we take 1 damage, and we can just pull back the other Sunder. With 3 strength, it's not enough to kill, but we can dual cast and kill you next turn. It's hologram, Sunder, Sunder. Still get 12 block, which means we're taking 1. I'd rather take none because literally any card kills you and we've taken no damage on the fight, which is perfect. Double energy boot sequence claw. I think I will take a boot sequence. Because if it's the slavers, we need to turn 1 block. But this is honestly pretty much perfect. Explosive potion. A strike and a Sunder is a kill. Barely. But then we have the block of a boot sequence combined with the block of a glacier getting orbs out there. We could hit with the doom and gloom, but that means we will pop our tail, I think. I'd rather not. And we're taking no damage. All we need is the other Sunders to come up, and then all of a sudden we get more kills too. You know? We're gonna run out of frost if we do this, but we can hologram back a glacier. Or we can just play an equilibrium. So give me equilibrium. That's more than enough block. Play it, play it, play it. How are we still alive? That's what I want to know. How is this working as well as it's working? We get mummified hand. Now we add every power we can get our hands on. Obtain pain? Yes. It's gonna suck as far as HP goes. But honestly, pain is not... Let me put it another way. The relic is insanely worth it. It's gonna suck for HP, and we might pop Lizard Tail just on this fight, but my god, it is just so unbelievably worth it. Unbelievably worth it. So we have Consume, we have Capacitor, we have Frost, we have everything that we need. I will play this, I will play this, I will end turn. So I fully anticipate Lizard Tail being used on this fight, but we've gotten so much value out of it. We've been extremely aggressive, and it's been working out. And yes, we are gonna immediately pop Lizard Tail. In theory, I could keep ourselves alive if I bring back like a boot sequence. So why not? 13 plus 5, that's 18 block, plus a Sunder. All right, you know what? 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's a small chance we can keep it alive on this combat, but that's, I'm talking small chance. Sure. Let's... I think we equilibrium God, I really want to play Consume, though. Next turn, we're going to get hit real hard. If we consume Glacier, he's going to do 20 damage. That does give us enough block. So if we Equilibrium Cold Snap, we'll get another Frost out, and we'll take no damage on this turn. I'd love to just consume Cold Snap and then not go down to like 1 HP, though. But I think we do Equilibrium. It's doing 22, actually. Zap got upgraded. I still think you do it, though. Consume Glacier. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We can get Fission. So right now we're getting another 20 block. Actually, if we're taking no damage, let's keep Fission in the deck. We're not doing any damage to the Automaton. His Hyper Beam is probably gonna ice us. Keep gaining strength and keeping the orbs out, I suppose. 58 damage. Okay. I mean, Ball Lightning Consume Fission gives us like 22 block. Don't draw Pain. 4 energy plus 7. That's another 28 block, 48. I think that means we'll get popped. This is better than a reinforced body. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose our stuff, unless we draw a Glacier. It's amusing. I mean, this is as much block as we get, and I think we're taking no damage. It hurts, but we need that Dark Orb out there so we can double it eventually. Okay. So right now we're gaining 24 block. I mean, if we play Glacier, I think we're there. If we cool-headed though, maybe we can draw into something else, but I think you just Glacier. It gets you enough block. This thing can just simmer. We could even consume again, but I don't think we want to. Dude, I think we just stall. $66 damage. He's doing 48. Can we get enough block? The defends are worth more than a reinforced body. 816, 816, so we have 32, he's doing 48. $32 plus 14, it's 46. And now all we need is a dual cast. And if we draw a dual cast, which we can draw with hologram, we can kill him and keep our lizard tail. What the hell? How? 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 We have to take Creative AI. We have Mummified Hand. How? And we can take Fusion Hammer because of Warp Tongs. We can have 5 energy. That's not a problem. We could also go Cracked Core. But we have enough orb generation. I think you just go Fusion Hammer and accept that the Mummified Hand and Warp Tongs gives you cards you can play every turn, and eventually the deck will get upgraded. It's not going to be upgraded immediately, but I still think you take it for 5 energy. Our deck is expensive. Yeah, we have Mummified Hand, but we're also going to get powers once we play Creative AI. What a weird run, but I like it so far. Now, we do need 4 potions, because we've got to do some healing at some point. So I think you pop creative, it'll make either hologram or equilibrium free. For a turn. You know what? I think you just play hologram. Play creative. Oh, we could have done this differently. Yeah, we could have done this way differently, but at least we get to hold on to boot sequence. You know what we need? We need urn now, bird-faced urn, so we can actually get healing over time. That would be so nice. I will play bias cognition. I do not anticipate this fight lasting for that long. We will fission. Zap, cold snap, strike. Give me a dual cast. We're gonna get pain soon, but we're gonna go to this shop to try to purge it. And there's our pain. 1 card will kill ya. Fusion, force field, go for the eyes. Force field will eventually be cheap, but I'd rather get orbs. Go for the eyes is extremely good for the heart fight in particular. I actually do think that we want some form of weakness. It can make the heart go from 90 to 60 damage. Well, we'd have to play it multiple times to get through the artifact, but it is still possible. I think we need some weakness enabling that's not just like a potion. This is a pretty lame first turn, but we have passive damage. We got the consume out. Another capacitor or 2 would also be nice, but we don't need that necessarily right now. This is a lot of damage. 2 Doom and Glooms does get us 1 kill. Hologram can pull back a boot sequence. Actually just kind of looking for like Sunders or something, not really getting it though. But that's fine. Do we just accept that we're taking damage? Fission's a kill. Creative AI is a small energy refund. We did get a Sunder. I think we should play it. Because I think it means we can kill them both next turn with the other Sunder. We're taking damage, but we knew that was gonna happen. So Sunder. Have the energy, hologram, Sunder, Sunder. Power potion, very helpful. I don't think we need any of this. We cannot lose our gold. We do need to hit up the shop. And runic capacitor for 2 gold! Man, that would have been sick, but we gotta get rid of pain. I would also love like a regen potion, but we can't afford it. We could buy potions, but assuming we live, we can get a potion after the, after some future fights. All right, Sunder does 34. Well, you know what we're gonna do? Make it free, and now we have 4 energy. Beautiful. 11 damage. You kind of suck, but there's not much I can do to deal with you, is there? Tell you what, though. Hologram Sunder. 1 away. Should have paid attention to that. Well, now it won't be 1 away, but I think I'd rather just honestly play a Ball Lightning Glacier. We've got the passive block to outblock the Spirit Guardian, though. We only need to block 22 on particular turns. Oh, you know what? Creative AI can give us capacitors, which is fuel for consume. So we have that. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, that does give us enough block. And then honestly, you just go for this guy. He's dead. Compile driver, cool-headed, streamline. I mean, more cool-headeds with 5 energy is probably worth it. I have to admit, 1 energy for a frost orb is not that bad when you get like 10 blocks. Hey, welcome, Serona Hot Knights. Hey, I remember this game. I also remember this game, that's why I'm playing it, because it's a fun game. I hate Reptomancer. I think I'm gonna pop Power Potion and hope for an Electro. We didn't get it, but we can at least put a buffer out, I suppose. Not really what I was hoping for out of the card, unfortunately, but hey, it also heals us. Taking no damage, doing damage. We're gonna get a wound in the deck. 2 more are gonna spawn. That was really a good time to get that Electro, but we didn't get it. We'll Sunder you. Actually, Sundering you might be better. What are we gonna play on this turn? Equilibrium, defend, Cold Snap can get us 18 block, and then we'll block Reptomancer's hit on the buffer. So we actually do need to kill the dagger first. Oh, you know what? 1 Cold Snap does it. Okay, perfect. Give me a dual cast first. Cold Snap equal defend. We might, we're not gonna kill the dagger, but we're not taking any damage on this turn. Buffer saved us like 24 HP. Unfortunately though, we're not really killing this guy that quickly. And we missed with both lightning hits. We're not killing as fast as we need to. Nine, 10. We're still taking damage. We're taking another like 22. I mean, I could easily see us losing the cable here, which would be unfortunate. It's okay. We're slowly gonna get it. Ah, there's electrodynamics. Finally. This will ice a dagger. Electro killed the other dagger. You love to see it. That's all we needed. All we needed was that electrodynamics. Now everything is like set. $18 plus 20, 38 block. You're doing 24 damage. It's more than enough. Yeah, Compile Driver could be good draw, but we only, I guess we do have 3 orb types. Just wait it out. $32 damage. There's our Sunder. We got a little low, but we got there. We have the Emerald Key and question mark. I think a defrag. The focus is really good, but so is just having a Glacier for the orb generation. But I think you probably go defrag. And then do you fight an elite or run your ass off? I think you fight an elite. Now, unfortunately, we have nothing to do with the campfires, but that's okay. We can bail all of the other elites if we want to. I was kind of hoping for the head, honestly. Although now that I think about it, we're not like particularly good against the head. Just I hope that we can get creative AI it as quickly as possible, and then maybe start scaling faster than this guy. You know, get buffers. Buffers would help a lot. Or if we just get consumes and capacitors. You know, we have ways of getting ahead of this guy. We need card draw. $10, $20, $30. We have enough block, but I would like to get a Frost Orb at the front. Head ahead. I really do not think we play biased, if we can avoid it. Fission could be okay, but we will we'll run out of cards. Stack is actually really good here. It's just 20 block. And I think you go cool-headed. Then give me a defend doom. I don't want to draw though. Although, you know, I guess we could, and then keep playing our turn, get a Sunder out. We got a lot of slowness effect. You know what? I think we do Fission. Yeah, I like this. Consume. Give me an Equilibrium. And then a Sunder. Actually, we don't even need Equilibrium. We could just cool-headed Sunder for 59. And we could cool-headed hologram cool-headed, but at that point, what are we playing cards for? Guess just to get the max, like, consume bonus, huh? Cool-headed hologram consume. I mean, this fight, it might go very slowly for us. But I actually think that's okay. I mean, we're at 24 block passively. Recursion is just great. Now we have 36 passive block. Gaining strength. And if we can keep our block outscaling this guy, there's nothing he can do. I do think I play creative. Made the leap free, you might as well. And then give me a zap, dual cast Glacier. Again, as long as we're just ahead of this guy, we can slow play as long as we want. Now another creative might be a little bit too much. Let's weaken you. Doing 45. Compile driver's 2 draw. Biased is 4 more block. I think we're gonna get hit on this turn and probably lose Lizard Tail. But let's see. We can get another 14 block. Plus 24. It's 30, 38. I think we can do it in such a way that we do not get hit. You know what? We should play biased. We should play consume. We should play biased and consume. Because every time we play a power, we are getting another orb out. So, you know, give me a consume biased. Yeah, that's more than enough. And he's dead this turn. Dude, this is such a strange run, but I'm loving it. I hate the boot though, but we'll take the potion. Double energy could also be nice. We do have a lot of turns with a lot of cards in hand, but thanks to Mummified Hand, I don't think we really need it. I think we skip. 5 energy tends to be good enough. Bottled Flame, who cares? We'll take the Sapphire Key here. All the key components are done. Dude. This is not the one I wanted to fight. I hate to say it, this might actually be our death. Not even Lizard Tail. I think this might be our death on the run. Not quite enough. Yeah, we really wanted to fight Nemesis on this one. So there's Lizard Tail gone. It happened too fast. Please give me back like a cool-headed, please. I really want that consume. The Nemesis is just, or rather, Reptomancer is just like the perfect counter. I hate this guy. We really just needed an Electro in the deck, which we haven't gotten yet. I think we have to Fission, so Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. So ball lightning, vision, ensures that you're dead, creative, glacier. We've got our cards back out. We might want to skip the next elite though, but it can't be Reptomancer again, right? Maybe we can live through one more elite fight and try to get some more relics. I hate that you're summoning again, but at least we have creative, hopefully giving us some good stuff. Heat sinks is great. I mean, it does make something free at the very least. We should play it. Let's start with Sunder, because it's an energy refund. Yep, that'll work. You're summoning again. Now a Sunder kills Reptomancer. Are we weak? No. What a close fight. That was very scary. Anchor is pretty decent. Meteor Strike we might be able to play, especially if it gets hit by a mummified hand. Is it worth it? I mean, if we get Skim, Cool-Headed, Card Draw, it could be worth it, and the extra energy would go a long way if it gets hit by a mummified hand charge, but I actually think we just want another Glacier. Because if we get mummified hand, we don't need the energy, do we? This is a very not fantastic turn. Yeah, I mean, we can still play Hologram to get some orbs out. Let's see what we get. Nothing particularly great, but sure. Yeah, not a very fantastic turn. This is another fight that could kill us, because, I mean, I would just love a buffer in the deck. A buffer in the deck would help out so much. 6. Okay, keep the lightning there. You know, a buffer could protect us from one turn where we don't draw what we need here. Consume, I think, might be a little bit too slow on this fight. I hate to say it. Let's start with Cool-Headed. Okay, I think we should Capacitor Sunder, and then whatever we get for free, we get for free. Okay, good enough. Now we can probably strike Consume. Gets us enough block and a very good value out of our orbs now. Still have to survive 3 more turns. I think creative has to be played, but if we play it, can we even live through this turn? We really, no, we need to get Defrag and Glacier. I wish it hit creative. I'm looking at it, and I mean, we're not taking damage on this turn, but he's still scaling. Okay, Equilibrium, Glacier, and then next turn we just have like a reinforced body and 5 energy. That's not even close to being enough. I mean, Equilibrium Doom means we can evoke a Dark Orb and do 16 damage next turn, maybe? That's not enough. We have 30 block right now. I think we Cool-Headed. In Equilibrium, still have 30 block, so we have 52 block. I mean, if I play a Zap, that gets us where we need to go, but next turn is gonna suck. But the Zap gives us the most offense, so. All right, 90 damage. This is the only turn that matters. So we can block 4 right now, passively, 24. Plus another 45. Well, not enough. That's only 69. We'll take 21. We'll actually live. But I think you just want maybe like a Glacier, Hologram Glacier. because that gives you... I mean, it's the most block, so... Well, I mean, a ball lightning is a block for 17. I mean, let's think. Let's run the math. Ball lightning, hologram ball lightning. Let's just do that math, okay? That's 30 plus an additional 21. So that's 51 block off of ball lightning, ball lightning, ball lightning. But then on top of that, you also get an extra 9. So each ball lightning is basically 26 block. So that's 75 block off of the ball lightnings. But then you also get a hologram, so it's 80 block. We have 7 already sitting here, so it's 87 block. That's enough, that's enough. I'm very surprised, but I think those ball lightnings absolutely do it. And then defend or strike, I guess a strike is worth more. Very glad we played that consume earlier. We ended up not dying against the transient. Equilibrium, scrape, turbo, stack. I do like a turbo. But energy rarely seems to be a problem. It really feels like we need that draw. Maybe skip this. Do you go for the elite? I mean, we did a good job against the head, and I think Nemesis isn't going to be that bad either, because we prefer a slow fight. Go for the eyes, defrag, zap. You can take my zap. The head, again? Dude, I'm not really that concerned. How did we lose the cables? You mean Lizard Tail? Yeah, that was the second Reptomancer. What a lovely fight. This is going much more slowly than last time. Okay, need more block, need more everything. I think we need to skim. Didn't get what I wanted, but we can still take no damage. I'm gonna leave boot sequence in the deck. We gotta get to capacitor, consume, and creative, especially creative. Really, especially everything, let's be honest. This is a lot slower than it was last time, though. But we can get to creative and a cool-headed. In that case, give me a cold snap, ball lightning, fission. We can finally get to creative. Makes doom and gloom free, but we want a frost orb in the front. This is still probably fine. What are we hoping to draw into? Probably consume as quickly as possible. Another glacier would also be nice. We have 18 block plus 27. We have enough block. I hate to say it, but you know, giant head, this is a slow fight for us, but it's still a good fight. Now, I don't think we need another creative right now, because I really want to play Glacier and Consume. Rather consume Glacier. Okay. Maybe we should have kept the Dark Orb out there, or rather the Frost Orb out there. That's a refund. We can make it hit Sunder with a 50% chance. Hit Skim, oh well. We could, well, we can't hologram back creative on this turn. We don't have the energy for it. We could hologram back a Glacier. I know it's a bit slow. I think it's okay. You're only doing 37 damage on this turn due to weakness. So hologramming back, I would really love to get that creative, but we can't get it. You know, what if you just cold snap hologram, cold snap. And then let's get a frost orb at the front. I mean, we put up 64 block without really even trying. That's pretty good. Static will just make something else free. I'll just play it. Would have been a good turn to get the other creative. Only 3 orb slots kind of sucks, but we'll work. We'll work it out. Okay, I mean, we still have 27 passive block, so we don't need to block that much. This turn is pretty bad to start with, though. We do need a skim, I think. At least we did get a Glacier. Equilibrium Glacier could be okay, but we're not going to draw much next turn, and so we got to be very careful about what we play. A Consume does give us more block for every orb, but it means we can't have 3 out. God, if only we could just hit creative with the upgrade, it'll only cost 2 energy. Creative could hit Biased, Rebound, Sunder, Doom, Creative, Equal, Glacier, Consume, Defend. I mean, we could play Biased to get 5 Frost. Like, I mean, a Biased Creative gets us 2 cards, and it sets our block on this turn to, like, 42. I think you go for it. And then, you know, hopefully we just luck into, we're gonna take some damage. Hopefully we just luck into, I wasn't gonna say Echo Form, I was gonna say a Capacitor. That's okay. Stack is 18 block, Echo Form. You can go Echo Form. Give me a stack. $38 plus 16. 44, we do need more block. Hologram can bring back something for 0. We could, you know what, we can bring back a dual cast. Gets us a little bit more block, 75. So our focus is gonna go down, but there we go, that's exactly what we wanted. And in fact, we can double cast it, make 2 cards free, give us a lot of orb slots. I think this is where you gotta go. But now all of a sudden, our block is not really a problem anymore. Well, I mean, we only put up 74 block, but like still. And I think you just go straight into a double buffer here. I mean, it's fantastic. Consume, Glacier, Beam Cell. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter what you're playing. That Echo Form is gonna keep us alive. The buffer is gonna keep us alive. We just gotta wait until we draw. This is so good. Wait until we draw like, Sunders, you know? Go ahead and make those claws better. He's dead. We lived yet again. Picked up a stone calendar and a reboot. I will take a reboot. Writhing Mass. We have 15 HP and we have to fight 2 bosses, by the way. 2 bosses. 2 bosses. 9 and a debuff. I'd prefer if you did not debuff me. 12 and a block is totally fine. We saw self-repair on floor 2, says Ogrim. Yeah, but I can't really afford to take self-repair that early, I think. We might just want to accept the curse here. Because if I attack, he could certainly easily kill me. So I think I'm just gonna Ball Lightning to get an orb out. And I think I'm gonna accept the curse. Because I think if I roll him and he does like 30 damage, I will die. We're not taking any damage. There's no reason to play anything. 16 damage and a block. Also means that I don't really think there's a reason to play anything. We're taking 18. Or sorry, we're blocking 18 rather. So don't play anything. I don't want to make him do more damage, which means that I'm taking damage, because he's not gonna, like, 16 block, who cares, you know? 27 damage. Again, I think you just get another Frost out there, and then you probably just pass. Every turn we get a power out, we get stronger. Now, Donu Deka is gonna be a bit of a problem. And all I say to that is shrug. Right. That's fair. All I say to that is I wish I had a Snecko Eye. Oh well. Anyways, we're pretty much ahead of this guy. Yeah, I mean, one more strength is fine, I suppose. Oh my god, double heat sinks off of the Echo form is insane. You know, I think at this point we can probably hit him. I think we have enough focus up that it doesn't matter what he does. Honestly, double up on consume, play capacitor. I mean, this is how we want our heart fight to go, but ideally faster. Against Donu Deka, they will probably scale faster than me, though. We're gonna have to be extremely careful against them. Tempest, Leap, Turbo, Beam Cell. I hate to say it, but none of those cards work for us. There's nothing to do. We have 15 HP. Good luck. Skim! You know, it's not that bad. In fact, we can make Sunder free and then get one card draw. Well, good luck. Immediately they get stronger as well. Well, I do think you want a Glacier. I think you just reboot. You play creative and you play a boot sequence. It made consume free. That might have just won us the fight, but I don't know. Lespoff, hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Heat Sinks is insanely good. I think you definitely Equilibrium. You don't need a dual cast. You could hologram back something to play, like another Equilibrium. Or go for the eyes, but he's got 3 plated armor. I actually think that a hologram Equilibrium is totally fine. You could play it on this turn to get 2 turns of retain? But we could also play it next turn for block. So I think I'm just gonna end turn here, since we're taking none. We can outscale Donu Deka. It's hard, but it can be done. This is one situation where this turn might just be trying to outscale him. Okay, Equilibrium free, I think you gotta play. Buffer into a Cool-Headed. We don't need Glacier. Because we have 24 passive block on top of 13, so we have at least 36 block. He's only doing 36 damage. So I think you do just Doom. Glacier can be played next turn. You gotta play a defrag. And we have 2 Glaciers, which is great. This will also cause us to draw. 1 Glacier is free, you love it. I think you strike. You might as well dual cast because you're gonna evoke it. What's coming up next turn? Sunder, Reinforced Body, Cold Snap. We do need orbs. Give me a Ball Lightning Glacier. We're taking no damage. And we're gonna get another Cold Snap next turn. We got another defrag as well. You love to see it. Made Cold Snap free. Now we're taking 42 damage. We have 32 block. I think you go for a strike reinforced body, unless a Sunder would do it. Hold on. So if we have 8 times 4, it's only 32 block, we're taking 42 damage. I'd rather keep the buffers alive, so give me a strike reinforced body instead. The buffers are here for when we don't draw glaciers, but they are starting to scale a lot, which is unfortunate, but we're starting to scale a lot too. I am hoping that at some point we can get like, oh, thank you, Stone Calendar, an Echo Form, more capacitors. But things are going quite well. This turn might be an exception. If you hologram Glacier, you could play it, but you're not going to play Equilibrium. Is a hologram Glacier enough? I think you dual cast first. You're gonna get another 16 block. I mean, I think you do hologram Glacier, but you don't play it, and instead you just Equilibrium defend. That gets you enough block, you can play Glacier next turn. I do like a Storm. We have no problem generating Frost. What we need is, or yeah, we have no problem generating Frost. What we need is damage, lightning, etc. This turn might suck, though. Okay, we're gonna go for maximum block on this turn. Because I think one Sunder would kill the Dodonu. Ah, not quite now. Still, this is a very good turn. It might actually kill the Donut. If I consume to get to 9, then the Electro will deal... Yeah, I think we got the Donut. I think we do. He's freaking dead, dude. Now we have no blocks next turn, but this is why we save these buffers. We have time to rebuffer up. We get a lot of card draw after every single one of these, don't we? I'm still blocking though. 54 damage, no problem. He's got 20 HP. Anything will kill him. I can't believe it. Now, Awakened One is a bit of a problem. You gain 2 strength per card, but it's still probably worth it for capacitors, defrags, and consumes. So I think we play him. I think we also play the Swift Potion, because we want to make other cards free if we play both of these. He's gonna gain strength, but we're gonna gain a lot of defense. And we can outscale this guy pretty easily. We could also wait and the powers will shuffle, and then we can play them when they're stronger, but I don't think we wait. I think we get them out immediately. Well, I think you get Capacitor out immediately. I am gonna draw. Okay, that's pretty much not what you're looking for. I think you do play Capacitor. Because it's only 1 focus. I'm not gonna play it. You need the Capacitor so you have room to play Consume, but I don't think you play anything else. Now, Sunder is amazing. In fact, I think we can kill them both on this turn, which is just absolutely... This is proof positive that Sunder is a card worth adding to your deck. But we really do need Consume, because you're doing 40 damage. Now, if we can't consume you, we can still get 35 block, which is enough. This is a slow fight, but it's a fight that we're very good at. So if we get 6 focus, we will have We'll have enough block immediately. We do still want to play creative, I think, but we might not play all of the cards that we get out of creative. So I think you fission. We need to play creative because we need to get capacitors and defrags. They're how we're gonna, capacitor in particular is how we're gonna scale past this guy. So I think you have to play it. Yeah, I know it's gonna suck. We still get 24 passive block, so we have 46 block. I think an equilibrium is totally fine. Keep the reboot in your hand. Dump the defend. You know what, we could have played skim, but I don't think it matters. Hello world, you don't play. I think defrag, you don't play. I think you wait for it. Now we could reboot. What are we looking for? Glaciers. Let's skim. If you don't get it, I think you reboot. We could ball lightning. We could ball lightning, then reboot. Go for the eyes, cool-headed. Ball lightning. At least we do get some strength, and hopefully we've got those. Oh, that's so good. Hopefully we get those glaciers coming up. So on this turn, you capacitor, you glacier, you consume. We're gonna get more block than he gets damage. This is like a great turn. Now, thank you, Stone Calendar. 54 block. He's doing 50, I think he was doing 56 damage, I suppose. 28 damage. I think we just stall. We have 90 block on that turn. He's never gonna do more than 56 damage. How much block do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 55 block. One more consume might get us there. One more capacitor, one more consume does get us there. In fact, how much do we get out of one consume? 3 focus? So 14, 14. Wait, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. That's 66 block. Yeah, we can start smacking this guy immediately, in fact. So we should. Keep gaining our strength. He can never hurt us. Literally the only thing we have to do is just play strikes and cold snaps. Keep our frost orbs, and then we're gonna make it to Act 4. Yo. I mean, I love it. It's a weird as hell deck, a weird as hell run that we've got here, but we can totally kill this guy, because he's never gonna punch through our armor. We might even want to play a ball lightning, but that means we'll take 1 damage if we don't draw any blocks. So I am going to, screw it, I'll do it. So now we only have 55 block, he does 56 damage, but all we need to do is literally play 1, like, cool-headed. And I'm still gonna wait on the powers. If we play him in the second phase, he won't get stronger. And he's almost dead. In fact, he's not quite dead. I can certainly kill him. I suppose we should do it in the best. Well, no, I don't want to lose the freaking orbs. Okay, you know what? Oh, no, he is gonna die. Okay. I hate losing both the creatives, but we're in phase 2. He's still not gonna be doing more than 56 damage. He's gonna be doing less, but at least we have the capability now of playing powers. And we're gonna play powers. Still have 55 block every turn. Dark Echo, who gives a damn? Might as well. It dumps itself out of your hand. It's a slow fight, but if you play yourself correctly on the Awakened one, again, he literally cannot outscale you. Now with the loops, it is worth playing a Consume. We have 2 buffers. Because now we'll get, you know, the extra benefit of that frost in the front. So defrag, hits the echo form. So now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orbs of 16 each. So 32, 64, 96. Got 96 block, I think. Well, there's our whole hand. We're 16 focus up. All right. First card he plays is going to be played twice. I mean, this is still enough block because we have 4 times 18 block every turn. That's 72, I think. I don't even want to storm because I don't want to mess up my order of orbs here, but like I'm definitely just going to cool-headed dual cast. You're dead. Act 4 it is. Oh my god. Now, we really need to buy stuff. Potions, healing, I don't care. Dude, data disc is amazing for 1 focus. Or do you just go with 3 potions? Dude, I think you just buy 3 potions. It's 15 HP, extra energy, extra block, so it's more than 15 HP. You get card draw, you get energy so you can play your powers. I think you go potions. Data disc is nice, but I suppose it's not really that important, is it? Because we can get focus ourselves. I think we need the potions for healing, and then we fight these jerks. Okay, turn 2 is gonna suck. But it's cool-headed. Consume. We could dual cast, but I think I'd rather fission and look for more draw. Yeah, I'll play a Glacier. But I won't play anything else. We might just draw potion next turn, because next turn we're gonna have 2 burns and we're gonna get hit for 60. We're gonna need some draw, a block potion, something. We do have a skim though. Go for the eyes doesn't matter, but it's still worth playing. Equilibrium Glacier is good. Okay, so now we have 36 plus 15. 36 plus 11, so we have 7 block for you. We're gonna take 14 damage. That's not that bad. But with an energy potion, we can take, I think, 1. You either use it here or you use it later. I'm just gonna use it here. That's not that bad. We got very lucky on the draw, honestly. So I do like this. I think we need to play them both. The reboot's gonna suck though. We could just play capacitor, then reboot and play creative later, because we're taking a lot of damage. We could also draw, but I just hate that our glaciers are at the bottom of the deck. So I think you capacitor. You know what? It hit creative, that's perfect, then we'll reboot. Yeah, much better. Boot sequence is okay. Dual cast does give us block. We might be able to draw into another consume. We didn't, but still got the Glacier. So yeah, I think you dual cast Glacier. Dual cast Glacier, Ball Lightning. Dual cast Glacier, and we still have the ability to turn around. It's gonna cost us 2 block, but turning around is probably worth more. You know what? Strike then. Yeah, so we get 20 more block. We might take like 3 damage. I'm not really running the math on this one. Still right. Echo form is what you want. Next turn, we're not gonna have these burns, which is really nice. But you still want the echo. I will still take a consume, no problem. Okay, with echo form, with 6 focus, with 1 creative, we're in a very good spot. Now, they're doing a lot of damage. We could just block for 70. I think that's pretty good. Yes. This is just like perfect draw. We are gonna double up on the defense still. But that's just so good. Taking 0 damage, which is extraordinarily surprising. Let's double up on the, I think we'll double up on buffer just for protection. But I'll still, you know what, we'll double up on both. I forgot about that. Thank you, Stone Calendar. It's hard punching through these guys, but it'll happen one of these days, don't worry about it. Double go for the eyes is really nice. Now you're doing 40. Maybe we shouldn't have played that twice, but oh well. Hold on to the go for the eyes. We can play it next turn on whoever's hitting us. Probably guy on the left. And we can even hologram into it again. Yep, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we do have 3 echo forms. So we could have handled this turn a little differently. Also, our hand is very full. Well, in that case, we gotta dump stuff. So dump a ball lightning. Are we taking damage from you? We might take damage if we turn around. So give me a ball lightning, give me a strike. Dump a defend. I don't want to play bias cognitions. We probably could. I'd rather not. We have 2 buffers. We're okay. Doubling heat sinks is good. You know, we don't need a double heat sinks, although it would give us draw on this turn and make other cards free. Don't double up on the consume though. Just give me some glaciers. Actually, no, give me a dual cast. It'll get a kill. Then you can give me a glacier. Then you can draw. Then you can draw. I don't know what we're drawing for, but we're just drawing. I mean, why not? I was really hoping it would make the other Sunder free, but by the way, there's a Sunder, there's a double Doom and Gloom, there's a double Cold Snap. The first 5 cards are doubled every turn. You love it. Hey, perfect time for a genetic algorithm. I actually think you want another Glacier here, and we have a lot of Glaciers in the deck, but it is worth it. We are on the heart fight. That's surprising. So, yes. 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 No reason to draw, because if we draw, like, creative, we can't play it. This is an extremely good turn. Like, an extremely good turn. We are taking a lot of damage. This is probably worth the block potion. We do not have Centennial Puzzle, but we're gonna play Capacitor. We're going to probably, you know, we could just Equilibrium, dual cast, and just eat it. Vision next turn. I mean, this is a great turn. We could skim as well, and look for the creative. We want creative so we can get other capacitors, other defrags, etc. Electro, Storm. How much are we taking? We're taking 45. That's a lot of damage. I think we want to get to hologram too. I think we'll start with capacitor. This just has to be played because it's so important. It made slime free. I'm just gonna play it. I think we will skim. Cool-headed is an energy refund. And block. That's very unfortunate to draw the void, but there's not much you can do. Now I think we will just fission instead of dual casting. Maybe we can get like an orb and then dual cast the orb. Let's fission. Yeah, so now we can Glacier and dual cast. That's a pretty good combo. Okay, now we have enough block that we're taking no damage. In that case, I actually think I just play Equilibrium. We retain a hand that is not amazing, but you know, we have a Sunder, we have a Reboot. Maybe we can draw what we want, which is basically creative. Didn't draw it. And we could reboot, but if we reboot, we run the risk of taking longer to get to creative, which is a little scary. You are hitting for 67 though, which is just absurd. We might want to reboot just to get more cards, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Swift Potion is only 1 card. I think I am gonna reboot. Give me a reboot. It's not what I was hoping for, but let's draw. You know, at least you do get a Glacier out of it. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Plus 10, 40. No reason not to play the block potion. We don't overblock, so use it when you get full value. I'm not loving the fact that we have not drawn creative yet. Yes, we could have not rebooted, but I was really hoping to get it sooner. That being said, this is not a bad turn for it. I'm very glad it hit consume to make it free. Now we got a lot of passive block. We don't have enough though. The heart is probably gonna kill us at this point. We're just a little too slow, but I think we will try to get some damage out because we have to. We take 1. You are doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna play 1 Hello World. I want cards. I still think we're too slow. I mean, when this guy gets to like 8 strength, at this rate, we're not gonna be able to outblock him, which is what I worry about. We have no heat sinks yet, no capacitors have shown up. You know, at least we did get that, but okay, we hit him finally. Stone Calendar helped out. He's only a quarter dead though. That is not enough to start trigger the passive. We have to play it. And Beat of Death at 3 just blows, dude. 30 plus another 50, that's 80. I think we're gonna take 10. If we turbo, we'll add a void. I'd rather just say, hey, okay, take 10. Please. Biased is not what I'm looking for, dude. Glacier Consume coming up. At least we're getting some lightning out there now. Capacitor. Okay, Capacitor, Consume. I really want to play a Barrage, so I will, I'm not gonna draw. I really like the Glacier being there. I will just play a Barrage then. I still think we're too slow. Well, because this is going to be a 120 damage turn with the multi-strike. Luckily, he's not doing it on this turn. No echo forms, no additional creatives, unfortunately. So I think we just got to block. We don't need to block again, but I want to. Because we're going to need the block next turn. We're just doing damage far too slowly. I mean, the heart is half dead. If we have a couple of big turns, maybe we got it. But we've got to hit real hard. How much block do we have? 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block. So 18 plus 60, 78 block versus 120 damage. We're not quite living, but we can probably get there. Hey, Strange Med, thank you very much for the resub. About time I showed up for a stream. About time indeed. Indubitably. Indeededly. About time indeed. I think we do Consume. I think we do Cold Snap. It's actually less block, but we're still living, barely. Oh, the statics! Yo, the statics might take us. Hold on. Someone just invited me to play Rocket League. Has there been any Risk of Rain 2 happening? We did it the other day. None today, though. We gotta play it. We gotta play it. I still don't know if we can survive, but maybe with the static discharges we can get there. I mean, he's got exactly 200 HP. Oh my god, 20 damage times 15. We have to kill him on this turn. How do we do that? Probably you don't, but we gain 19 block after an evocation. So if we get hit once, we will generate 1 orb, push this out, get hit once, generate an orb, push it out, get hit once, generate orbs, and push them out. But how the hell are you gonna do enough damage? Because he's doing 300 damage. We can't get to 300 block. We have to do 200 damage. How do you do that? I don't think you do it. I think you die because the scaling in this deck was very slow. We basically just had 1 creative AI. But let's think. Go for the Eyes does not do it because we have to play it twice and we can't. Bias Cognition means that the Frosts will give us, I think, too much block. Be like Heat Sinks, Cool-Headed. Heat Sinks, Cool-Headed. Bias could give us another draw. Dual Cast can give us block. Really, we just need damage, though. So like a Dual Cast damage would be the best thing that we could do. So I think you do Cool-Headed. That's 7 damage, but a Strike, Leap, Sweeping Beam, Heat Sinks makes Doom and Gloom free, but I really want to draw into Biased. Didn't get there. Heat Sinks will still make something free. We can increase the chance that it hits like a Doom and Gloom, but at this point, I think we're pretty much just dead. Hello, Creative, Focus, Strength, Loop, Draw, Heat Sinks. Heat Sinks makes something free, but it doesn't give us any more. Could make a Sunder free, though. Made Doom free. All right, well. Oh! It was so close! If we had 1 more evocation, I think we would have gotten there. You know what? I think if we had drawn Biased, I think he would have been dead. That was so close. 1 more potion, 1 more capacitor, 1 more consume, 1 more of anything. And this boss is dead. We were a hair's breadth away from ending the fight. Maybe even like 1 more strength would have done it. I don't know. But that was one hell of a run. I had a lot of fun with that one, even though it got so close but didn't quite get us there. My God, that's still pretty good. That's pretty good. We did I can't look to see exactly how much health that heart had, but one lightning, one loop out of creative AI, one echo form, one defrag, one capacitor, one loop, I already said that, one anything, and this boss is down. Still, that was a load of fun. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me at any of the links below, underneath in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.